In this video, we're talking about the time of the month. You know what I mean, ladies. And we're talking about whether the time of the month can lead you to gaining weight. Stay with me, guys. So, guys, it's that time of the month, and as women, we've all been there, we've experienced it. We feel bloated, we might feel really heavy, we might carry excess water, we feel lethargic, and worst of all, we get those cravings for the sugar, the chocolates, the wine, the cakes, the salty crisps, the peanuts. We get those cravings. And when it comes to weigh day, we get on that scale and we've gained a couple of pounds. So why is it that so many of us women gain weight when we are due our menstrual cycle? Well, I'm no medical professional. I'm not a medical doctor or work in the field of medicine. So this is based on research that I've done and also on my own experience. So leading up to the time of the month, maybe a week or even 2 weeks before, it's not uncommon for us women to just feel a certain way. We feel a bit moody, feel a bit down. We could have some pain and discomfort. And I know certainly for me, I get a lot of excess fluid retention in my ankles and my feet. And I feel like I just want to have lots of comfort food. Some women also get lots of stomach pain, and then there's of course lots of bloating. So we do have a lot of symptoms, ladies, and the worst of all is sometimes even as good as we've been that week or two on our weight loss journey, we get on the scales and we've had a little gain. And I just really wanted to look at some of the reasons why that is. Now, again, I'm no medical professional, but based on my research, I've discovered that our hormones can play a huge part in that. And our hormones, particularly estrogen and progesterone, can have that impact on our bodies and also on our digestive system, which can lead us to having those symptoms. So if we have the bloating and the stomach pain, sometimes that can also show on the scale. And also if we have fluid retention, and I know I suffer with a lot of fluid retention, just generally, not even related to my time of the month, but just generally due to my health condition, fluid retention can show on the scales. So it's then thinking about, well, if our bodies are going through this and we're going to have the cravings, we're going to have the fluid retentions and the bloating and all the lack of energy and all of those symptoms, then how can we then manage those without sabotaging ourselves on our journey? Because I've been there so many times. I've had those cravings, and because my stomach is bloated and I'm in pain, I think, just be kind to yourself, Angela. And I've given in to those cravings, and then I've felt dreadful after eating those things. So we know that it's going to happen. So what can we do to help us prepare so that when that time comes, we're not going to undo all our good work? Well, some things that we can do is to plan. and to plan what we're going to have, and plan our shopping, plan our meals, and do that meal prep. So it could be that if you're craving lots of sugary sweet things, then instead of having the chocolates and the sweets and the cakes, maybe then it's just increasing our portions of vegetables, maybe creating some smoothies or some really tasty desserts with fruits so that we get that natural sugar hit. It could be that if we're bloated, then we start thinking about maybe talking to our medical practitioner about ways that we can reduce that bloating, maybe with medication. Or it could be that, like myself, you start researching foods, natural products, the fruits and vegetables, and looking at what their properties are, and maybe incorporating more of those good things into your diet that month. So again, if we're experiencing lots of bloating, it could be looking at those natural foods that we can build into our diet that can help with that. So things maybe that is high in potassium, such as avocados, bananas, pistachio nuts, maybe even kiwis and oranges. And these things, because they're high in that natural mineral, then it can help with the bloating. So maybe it is then taking that moment just to do a little bit of research. And if we're experiencing symptoms of fatigue or tiredness, maybe then it's doing some research and thinking about all those foods that are rich in vitamins and minerals that can really give us that extra boost that our bodies need. It's also really important, guys, to keep drinking the water, get plenty of sleep, and also get some activity, some exercising. Something even simple as walking can really help us on that journey as we go through that time of the month. So whilst lots of people tend to gain weight during the time of the month, then it's really important to think about, is the weight gain because I've sabotaged myself and gave into all those foods that perhaps I shouldn't have eaten? Or is the weight gain out of my control and nothing I can do about it because that's how my body reacts? Because there's a difference. If we're going to gain the weight because that's what our body does naturally during that time, then that's fine. But if we're assisting that by eating all of the things that we know that perhaps we should limit, then that's not so good. And it might even make it harder to lose that weight. And also, if our bodies naturally gain a pound or two due to the time of the month, then when all our hormones settle, we're likely to lose that weight. But if we give in to those cravings and we're eating all the foods that we know we shouldn't, we might even gain more weight than we would have done, and that weight might be even harder to shift. So what I've been doing is, in the run up to the time of the month for me, and I can feel my body changing, I increase my smoothies and also my juices. And if you've been following my weight loss journey, you know that I have a juice every single day, fresh juice. So during that time of the month, I will look to see what my symptoms are, do some research on what fruits and vegetables is good for that bloating, the tiredness, even the aches and pains that I'm suffering, and I will include more of that in my diet and also include it in my juices. So I'm just filling my body with all that natural healthy stuff, all the minerals, vitamins, antioxidants, etc., that can really make a difference to getting me through that time of the month without the weight gain. Okay guys, I hope you found that useful, Please hit that like button and the red subscribe button and the bell, and let me know how you are getting on, whether you struggle with weight gain during the time of the month or whether you've learned to deal with that, and let me know if you found a way to get through that time without gaining any significant weight. Okay guys, that's it from me. I will see you on another video. Take care now. Hi guys, are you on a weight loss journey and you are sharing that on YouTube? Well, if you are, you may be interested in joining our support loop. I set up this support loop. It's called the YouTube small channel weight loss support loop for people just like you who are on their personal weight loss journey, who have a YouTube channel, who want to grow but also want to support others. So if this is of interest to you and you want to collaborate with us, grow your channel and provide great, interesting, motivational and inspiring themed based videos for our communities, then check out the description box below to find out how you can be a part of our support loop. So guys, I look forward to seeing you on our support loop. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay guys, see you soon. Bye.